The Prime Initiative.
Well, everyone, that time has come. That time has come to cut the strings off the most renowned puppet in California, Robert E. Luna, the sheriff, quotation marks, of Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. But one question does come up to mind in the mentality of numerous viewers, right? And that is, well, if he's a puppet, who's the puppeteer, right? We'll get to that. There is several people who are pulling the strings here, and we'll clarify that. But back to the task at hand, there is a rally happening February 18th at 10 o'clock in the morning at the Hall of Justice. The address for that is 211, what is that? 211 Temple Street in Los Angeles, California. Okay, so here's the thing. Pertaining to Luna and what he has been doing, obviously it's all over the news how he threw one of his own under the bus over a most ridiculous thing just for doing his job. Okay, and that is for Deputy Kirk. Deputy Kirk was just doing his job. I'm not going to get back into that at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and put the links to his full story on the bottom. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's several links there. And if you're watching this on Instagram, then just hit me up. I'll go ahead and DM you the links as well. Also, there is a particular petition happening where I'm going to go ahead and actually put that up as well here in the edit for Deputy Kirk. Now, again, this rally is to demand Luna's resignation. And one big thing that has transpired in the last couple of days is a particular arguments pertaining to what happens next. Okay, so does he need to go? Absolutely. Not only do the deputies agree with this, but so do the public. Luna, you got to go. It's just time to go, right? But just like Hercules cut off the head of the Hydra, one will grow back in its place. You got to strike at the source as well. Who's the one in charge? Who's the one that's putting in these particular people in office? Not only with bitch ass Gascon that just got that just left, but also Luna. Well, that is these individuals, the Board of Supervisors. You know, back how I stated when you're watching particular movies, you know, you always think it's like horror movies or even like, you know, Marvel Avengers and all that. They're always fighting this one particular main boss that's kind of the face of it, right? Once defeated, now they have to go over and fight the ultimate bosses, right? Well, here you go right here. The Board of Supervisors and their crooked bullshit. But we'll get back into that in another video because trust me when I tell you, I have a lot to say pertaining to them. But going back to the task at hand, again, this rally is going to happen February 18th. I believe that's a Tuesday, right? February 18th, 10 a.m., Hall of Justice, 211 Temple Street, Los Angeles, California, okay? We're going to be going there to demand his resignation. You know, the one thing with this that I find actually pretty striking in a positive way is how the family members of the deputies and other personnel, like the security officers, the custody assistants, medical personnel, are actively fighting against this too, or rather fighting for his resignation. And why is that? Well, it's plain to see. The deputies are suffering. Not only the deputies, the security officers, the custody assistants, the court personnel, the people in patrol, the people in custody, people in the medical facilities. Everyone is suffering because of this dumbass, right? Now they're all coming together. What the hell did you think was going to happen, Luna? I mean, you guys are so good. You especially, Luna, you're so good at trying to masquerade with your gravitas and your false sense of decorum. But the truth comes out eventually. Your troops are fighting back now. Now it's time to have your voices heard. Now it's time to have your voices heard. Again, February 18th, 10 a.m., Hall of Justice, right? But here's another beautiful thing that was striking. I'm getting reports from numerous deputies that other stations are following suit. You know, there is a particular, pardon me, boycott going on for Baker to Vegas. How could you possibly go to Baker to Vegas, while one of your own, Deputy Kirk, is going through this nonsense? Speak up against this injustice. There's this particular friend of mine and follower by the name of Dave. We'll just call him Dave, right? Who has an interesting point to say about this. There's still a lot of deputies who are just out there for themselves, right? They're still going to go parade around in Baker to Vegas. They're still going to go mind their own business like nothing's happening. And that's a sad thing. That is a sad thing because we're all in it together. Me as a civilian, right? You as deputies and other law enforcement personnel, they're all dealing with this. This doesn't stop here. Here's the thing is that you have to have this understanding that this is not only going to affect the deputies in Los Angeles County, but all law enforcement everywhere, not only California, in the entire nation. This deputy was doing his job and he did a fantastic job, in my opinion. He did a phenomenal job. And like I said, I'll go ahead and put the links at the bottom, but take a look at what's going on and the injustice. Now's your time to speak up. But I am getting reports that there's a lot of stations pulling out of Baker to Vegas, and that's a beautiful thing. You guys are coming together finally. You see how powerful you guys are when you come together. Keep that in mind. Keep that momentum going. Make your voices heard. It's time to stand up. It's time to stand up and fight back against this tyrannical bullshit. I'm going to share this picture that I have here with you guys. And I love this picture right here. It's coming from sources here. From a station, I won't say the name, but I'm pretty sure you guys will figure it out, right? Right? I'm going to read this. It says, turn in your pepper spray. The U.S. Department of Justice convicted a jury to rule the pepper spray as a deadly weapon and use that premise to convict Trevor Kirk for assault under color of authority. Isn't that some bullshit? A fucking pepper spray as a deadly weapon. Kiss my fucking ass. Unless you want to be convicted too, submit to their infinite wisdom and turn in this horrible tool of violence again. This is pretty good. Whoever typed this up, I give you credit. I got you. Turn in this horrible tool of violence against violent criminals who resist arrest. Your partner has been sacrificed on the altar of social justice to teach us all that none of us are safe from our own department. When you do not look pretty on YouTube, you have been warned. They're absolutely right. He was sacrificed. He was sacrificed. And all of you could be next. Like I said, not only the deputies and law enforcement officers in Los Angeles County, but also all over California and the nation. Everyone needs to come together to this because this is some tyrannical bullshit. All right. Again, we'll get more into this a little later, but definitely got to get this word across. The rally is going to happen February 18th at 10 a.m. Hall of Justice at 211. Is that West Temple Street? Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. In Los Angeles, California. I'll go ahead and put the details also in the bottom. Make sure you guys attend. Make your voices heard. Do it not only for the deputies, do it for their families. Do it for yourself, Los Angeles.
The Prime Initiative.